Hello, everyone. It's Lord Magicus, and yeah, it's time for us to start Oracle of Seasons. Oh my God, I just realized that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're not playing Final Fantasy anymore, so let me fix this. This can go away, and that can go away. Ta-da! Problem solved. Yeah, we're playing Zelda now. Maybe next time I'll put like Zelda graphics or something here, but you can see. Look, this is what we're doing today. We're gonna start Oracle of Seasons, which is one of my favorite Zelda games, right behind Link to the Past. And if I'm lucky, I might even be able to hear this. All right, the video capture device seems to be playing it, but I don't know if my headphones are. All right, I gotta make sure the stream is actually picking up the sound. Um, all right, yeah, It's been a few weeks. Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, that one also ranks really, really highly for me, and it is likely at some point we will play a version of this game. I'm just not sure which one yet. Possibly the 3D remake, because I think that one is actually really well done in the Switch. But like any of the like, it usually you either want that or if you like the classic one, then probably the DX one for the Game Boy Color is the best bet. Though the original Link's Awakening has some really, really fun and wacky bugs in the game that you can see. So I discovered an entire glitch world there. So oops. Oh, Seasons was literally started as the project to port. So oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Make sure that I can actually like hear. My headphones are not working for this because I have to screw with them. Okay, I can hear it on the stream, I just can't hear it in my ear, so... Yeah. We'll watch the intro while I'm dealing with this. Not, I'll just switch to the wired ones. Yeah, the intro... There we go, we got the intro for it, so... Oh, it's gonna let me. Alright, you know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna use the other ones. Because then I want to be able to hear it, because I actually really like the music in this game. That's why we always have a backup plan. There we go. You like to start Seasons because Ages is your favorite? Yeah. Alright. Okay, well... Alright, let's just... Uh-oh. We have to name our character. We could name him Link. We only have like what 5 characters I think to work with, so I don't know if I can't think of any 5-letter merfolk names, so I guess I'm just gonna go with Link. Alright. Let's go. Yep. Yeah, and this is it's I love how like the this game and the other Oracle of Ages both connect to each other through the Link stuff. It's almost like it's so like the first time I played it with a friend of mine who's actually been on this channel. It's a Yarok, and he would play one version of the game, and I would play the other one, and then we would just switch off and then use the codes and play the other opposite one. So it was almost like, you know, it had a multiplayer thing. You and a friend could just keep trading the game. Yep. Yeah, any answer is correct except for Zelda. I would really like the I would love to see a 3D remake of these games. And it's also would be like really convenient if you could just like not have to put in the codes, but like if you have a save on the system, if it could just load the data from it, so yeah, dance with her. See, look, Link is trying his best. See, look at how he's giving it his all. Even he's like, he had the little like sweat thing because he's like focusing hard and dancing, but well, that doesn't look fun at all. Oh no, not Onyx. I think out of the two, Seasons is my favorite, and a lot of it has to do with, I mean, just general Onyx in general, I think is a cooler villain. And I don't want to spoil, like, the final boss fight, but I also really like it a lot for that reason, because it's kind of unique from a lot of the other Zelda games. Time Nonsense is, like, Ages is also a very good game. Like, I cannot deny that. But, I don't know, I really just like Onyx a lot. And fighting him is like some of the most fun I've ever had in like Zelda too. Because I just at the first time I did not expect that to be like how that would go. But both games are really, really good, so. I think between the two, the consensus is like this is the more action-oriented one, and Age is a little bit more puzzle-oriented. maybe it's also like there's already at least one other Zelda game where they like do time nonsense, but like I don't think that there's any other one where they do season nonsense. So the season mechanic is kind of interesting. It's like they had to make 4 separate world maps just to accommodate each area being different seasons. Alright. Well, we can't fight anything without a sword, so... So it's now summer here. So we just went from winter directly to summer. So, yep, you can see there is a little bush here that eventually we'll be able to remove it and claim that heart piece. Yeah, there's a lot here, so... Well, we can't exactly show courage just yet, so... I like the little animation of throwing the ball to the doggy. Like, simple little touches like that, I feel like are just really, really good in these kind of games. Alright, so one of the other mechanics in this game is you have different rings you can wear. And there's a lot of them, and I mean like a lot of them, and they all do different things, so... Yeah, so you can randomly get these rings from trees by like planting just stuff, and then the little like ring nuts will drop off, and you get random rings. You bring them to this guy, he'll appraise it, and then yeah, you can wear it, and it has different powers. So buying an upgraded ring box so we can hold more rings is near the top of our list of stuff we want to do. $52 card pickup time. Oh yeah, Maple is one of my favorite ones. I love Maple. She's great. That was so. I actually had Nikachu did an altar for me of Maple on an island, and that was really cool. I don't need to know this. Sure, give me a ring fortune. Oh yeah, yeah, no, we can't really do this because we don't have the multiplayer things on here. So it's... Yeah, alright. Yep. This is a seed tree. Different points you can collect seeds from them, which is another interesting mechanic. Yeah, like, between Link's Awakening and the Oracle games, like, there was a lot that they added to these. Yeah, this is another thing, yeah, I think... What is it? I think we have to get the weapon that shoots seeds to do that. these guys are going to be very present throughout the game. Yeah, this is also my favorite era of Zelda 2. So, the character the baby that we're meeting here, actually develops a different personality across your playthroughs of both games, depending upon how it is that you answer their questions. What should we call the child? I have a good name. We're gonna call him Fish. Yeah, and throughout the game, they'll ask you more questions, and as the kid will start to get older, and then Kati, the true spelling, yeah. Yeah, I think this is also one of the games where you can steal from the shop. However, if you do, you will actually die, and I want to try to avoid dying if I can. And it also would rename you Thief, so... This guy, yeah, he's part of the trading quest, so... Uh-huh. Yep, in springtime the flower does a thing. I know, but I don't like to steal. Yeah, we don't need the tutorial stuff, so we're just gonna go. See here, now it's winter. Very... Yep, there's the Hero's Cave. So our goal is to make it through the Hero's Cave. Yeah, of later there will be a pirate ship that docks here. To be honest, the Hero's Cave is not terribly scary. But you do have to be careful, because you don't have a weapon until you complete this. Oh no, what a puzzle! Seasick pirates, yeah. Alright, well we need a key, which we don't have yet, so I think we have to go up. Like, they're very limited in what they can ask you to do without having a sword or any item, so... Yeah, small key. The bats can hurt you, but the mini slimes they don't hurt. So. No, damn it. That's what I get for using the analog stick to walk in square patterns. might have died the first time through. Like, through the game or through this dungeon? I hope not through this dungeon. Fuck! Oh my god, yeah, well... Alright, here we go. Da-na-na-na. It's hard to imagine that this wooden sword is really that good. It's made out of wood. It's true, you only get 5 falls until you die. Before it... Ow. Well, we got the sword, we can actually kill things, we can amass money. So... Oh yeah, this is also a thing. Da-na-na-na. But I guess I kind of appreciate that there's, like, an introductory dungeon here. It's not, like, a real dungeon, but it's just to give you an idea of, like, what you're gonna be doing. It's probably good. Like, it's a nice way to have a tutorial without actually needing to put a bunch of text. Like, you know, you can figure out how blocks move and, you know, how to avoid enemies and pits bad and all that on your own. All we gotta do is hold up the sword, and then in we go. Yeah, Super Metroid. It's actually a game that I haven't played through yet. I probably should. That is, like, I know it's a really, really good game, so... Yeah. Yeah, we need to go through 8 dungeons and then kick his ass. Damn it, I did the thing, didn't I? No! Do not repeat it! Alright. Ah, yes, the tree is gonna rest, because, you know, the tree has so many other options. It can just get up and do whatever it wants. The tree will change over time. Oh yeah, this is where you can plant one of your ring-growing trees. Damn it. Da-na-na-na. Oh, yeah, you should absolutely play them. They are now on this... If you have, what, Nintendo Online, you can play... They have a selection of games for NES, Super NES, Sega, the Game Boy, and the N64. Also, there's a couple of Game Boy Advance ones, too. Oh, yeah. Like, they're on 3DS as well. So we come back to that later, and then it will... Yeah, they did kill the shop, which I really dislike a lot. That just seems like a boneheaded move to me. Yeah. Yeah, this is the dungeon. Link's Awakening is also good. I do think at some point we are going to play through Link's Awakening, but I wanted to start with these because these came out on this Nintendo Switch Online relatively recently, and if you have it, they're actually free to play on it, so you definitely should. Alright, I forget which way. Yeah, we'll go to the right. The Korg DS synthesizer. I don't think I have that either. I think we need to set those things on fire to open the door up, so take this key, go over here. I saw there were a couple guides on like certain things that you could, if you wanted to like maximize getting everything that was like there are some things that were literally only available on the eShop, and there's some like DLC that you like. I want to say like for like one of the Fire Emblem games that only exists on that, so there's no other way to like buy it after that. But yeah, I have all the stuff that I primarily care about, so yeah, we get to experience the minecart mechanic here. Is there something that we need to get up here? Oh yeah, we need to change the direction of the cart and get the compass. So, yeah, in this game, the compass does something also helpful, I believe. It will... If there's a key hidden in a room, it will actually, like, tell you with a sound. Which I don't think was a thing in the other one. So it should be down. Yeah, we got our gaseous seed from here. Oh. Now we changed the cart track, so now we'll go the other way. You can swing your sword, but you cannot hold it out while you're in a cart. I like that they actually made the compass do something useful. Because otherwise, most of the time I would just ignore it, but... See, like here, now there is definitely a key in this room. Oh, we got another key. Also, we can now bomb this wall. Damn it, I did not throw it fast enough. Ow. Barry, come back! Oh, yeah, and there's, here we go, mini bosses. Ow. Yep, and that takes you to the beginning of the dungeon. Alright, one of these blocks moves, and it's pretty sure it's one on the other side. Yeah. It only moves in a specific way. Here we go. Yeah, Zelda, now, the ones in the Game Boy Color sometimes have these 2D sections to them now. And the Oracle games expanded on this a little bit, and there's more of these, and... Trying to remember what the button configuration is for this. Alright, there we go. So they have embers here. So now there's different kinds of seeds, but yeah, we now have the ones that can burn things. Most key rooms are like kill the enemies and then the thing shows up. There's a few that are a little bit more involved than that. Alright, well that's the boss key, so now we just gotta go find the boss. There we go. So oh, we never went to the room above us, did we? Oh yeah, they give you like the throwback to the old man in the cave. Gives you the hint. You need to light torches to do stuff. But other than that, yeah, we just have to go... You know, there's only a couple of rooms we haven't been in, so... So there should be a chest in this room. Oh yeah, if those things grab you, they take you back to the beginning of the dungeon. They're annoying as hell. Yeah, like that, see? I think once you have the seed thing, like, you can get seeds as drops from stuff. Yeah, we got a ring. Fuck. Yeah, you gotta pay for door repair. Well, the hand things are actually in Link to the Past. But yeah, they are a little bit creepy. And the Elden Ring ones are, yeah, you need to use fire in them, or you will, get murdered by them a lot. Come on, just let me get to the door. Alright, here we go. You have to hit him on the horn. Just like Pokemon, aim for the horn. Yeah, and this is basically ripped straight from Zelda 1. Ow. There we go. Nailed it. And we get our first essence. Here we go. And the crowd goes wild! Yep. Yeah, it's not an owl this time now, it's like the leaves of the tree. Yeah, we need to go get the Rod of Seasons. Later, we'll be able to, like, dry up the riverbed, and then we can walk along there. Oh, it's this time! We gotta bump into her on purpose. Yep. She can actually drop a heart container, which is important. She can also drop rings and gaseous seeds, and I think we're like the potion that makes you not die. Sucker. Yeah, depending upon who got more stuff, well, it'll change her dialogue. She'll either, like, mock you or she'll yell at you. Yeah, the Zelda tech demo. Oh yeah, the old man just gave me a bunch of money. Now, yeah, now we can, like, get the seeds from the bushes here. Tempting fate talking to an old man. Yeah. Yeah, can't they, like, rob you sometimes, too? Yeah, I think there are, like, some of them that will actually, like, charge you for for burning down the shrub to their place, so. Yeah, so it's sort of like a mini lottery. It's like, okay, is this gonna be one of the ones that pays me, or am I paying him? Today, though, we got paid. Alright, well, we just got a gaseous seed. Ow. guessing the other one's probably ready to be harvested. Depending on where you plant the gaseous seeds also depends what rings they can turn into. Yep, here we go. Yeah, it also depends on how long you leave it to. There's different mechanics to it. Well, we have no rings to, like, actually do anything yet, so we really want to get at least one that we can do stuff with. Yeah. Alright. So the discovery ring, if there's hidden places to plant trees, then it'll give you, like, the compass thing. Alright. Blue luck is better than nothing, I guess. Alright, how do I do this? Forget. There we go. Damn it. I want to change my ring and I don't remember how. I am not familiar with playing the controls on the Switch controller. Yeah, I might have to. Alright. Yeah, the list. Oh yeah, here we go. This one actually does something, so we're gonna carry that one. Yeah, I think you can, if you upgrade the ring box, you can carry more rings, and then you can choose which one to equip. There we go. There it. Nailed it. And I think that the other shop should have stuff in it now. It'd be nice to have a shield. There we go. I don't like having consumables on there because I'm always afraid I'm gonna, like, try to talk to someone and waste my consumables. Yeah, we can actually get out of here now. Gee, thanks, mister. Yeah, we can't do any... I don't think we can do anything down here yet, but... It'll uncover the spot on our map, so we may as well... So, yeah, he needs the bell, and then we can get in the desert, and then later on he's part of the pirate crew. I mean, I guess technically... Yeah. Technically, he's part of the pirate crew now, but he's just not allowed to come back. Ah, here we go. The Song of Storms. Yeah. Yeah, we jumped down from here at other places, so... Should probably be mowing the grass as much as possible to get... because I need seeds and money still. Oh, that stump there is for using the Rod of Seasons. So once we get it, we can actually change the season here. Yeah, regular money is, but I also want seeds because I don't have a lot of them. And, like, this is one of the games where you should, like, burn every bush that you come across because some of them are... there's stuff underneath it. Oh god, yeah, we gotta do this now. Subrosia, yeah, we gotta get there. Alright. So we have to follow her without being seen. So the goal is to stay out of her line of sight. And this is like, this minigame gets a little bit tricky towards the end. I think there's one where she will actually come backwards and just check to make sure nobody followed her. So I gotta watch out for that. There, see? Yeah, it is an unfair fake out. Yep, now down we go to Subrosia. So this is like the underworld. This game also has like my least favorite mini game out of all of them. Because if you want all the pieces of a heart, you have to master the Subrosia dance, and it gets really hard. And it costs you money every time you want to attempt it. Alright, now this isn't the cost money one, never mind. But no, we have to like match the button presses, okay. Do da. A. Alright. Yeah. Fuck, okay. Fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I don't like this Ambrosia dance. So you have to, like, do this to get stuff, so... And it does get ridiculous at one point. God damn it. They literally kick you out of the dance hall. I hate it. Alright, I will get this. There we go, we got the boomerang. That's what I wanted. And I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure later we have to do that again to get pieces of a heart, but I really wanted the boomerang. Also, you might have noticed, we don't have rupees down here, because this is not a place where you get rupees aren't a thing, as he just told us. There's an entire different currency for Subrosia. I like the concept for Subrosia a lot, but, like, it is annoying as hell. We don't have a shovel, so we can't dig for them either. This should be where we're looking to go. Yep. Yep. Let's go get our Rod of Seasons, and then we can eventually start to unlock the seasons. We have to, like, get items to traverse it, so... Yeah, always check behind waterfalls. There's a thing here, but I forget what it's for, but yeah. I forget which one is first, but yeah, one. I think we have to unlock the towers one at a time. Yeah, so we don't have access to that one here just yet. That requires a key, which I think we dig up somewhere. Yeah, this one up here requires us to have the Rock's Feather to jump across the lava, I believe, and then we start off with this one. And this is why we need the boomerang, because we can't actually activate our rod without it, so... You have to do the Subrosia dance at least successfully one time, so... I am doing well. I am doing even better now that you're here. Chat is the real hero of time. Or in this case, hero of seasons, I guess. Alright. Yeah, now we can change things to winter, but we don't have access to the other seasons just yet. In time. I think the last time I played these was on, like, the original cartridge as well, so... It's been a while for me, so, like, a lot of the stuff I have to kind of, like, see it and do it again, and then, like, I'll remember it as I'm doing it. But also, it's, like, a little bit different because I'm playing with my Switch controller to do this now, and used to having, like, the Game Boy shaped buttons, but it's okay. The form factor feels different, so, like, sometimes, like, pressing certain buttons just doesn't feel as natural as it did when there only were, like, the correct buttons to press, and there's, like, nothing extraneous. Yep, there's another key that we don't have yet. Somewhere that we can get a shovel on. Here. Yep. Well, I guess, yeah, we get the shovel here, but we have to, like, find a thing to trade him for it. Do these ports support the link functions? I don't know if the link functions work. I know that I think you can get passwords from them, so... But we will be finding that out, because I intend to play both games. Alright, I think we've done... Yeah, they were. I'm really hoping that, like, I don't have to type them out, because they are long and annoying, but we'll see. What will happen, and there's not much I can do about it, so... I think that's all we can do in Subrosia for the moment. We might be able to do the dance again. Eventually, I think he does get, like, a rare ore chunk, and then that's used for something. Yay! Now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go back there and do that again at some point, but yeah, we have ore chunks now. We don't really have anything to spend them on at the moment, but we will need them. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the guy. I do have the Rod of Seasons. We are definitely going back to the Temple of Seasons again. See, now it lets us pass this area. Because the water is frozen, so... Ow. That was a dick spawn. Also that. Oh yes, please heal me. Yeah, you don't want to... Don't touch likes. Any seasoned Zelda player knows you'll lose your shield. And we don't want to do that. What's the sign say? Yeah, we can't... I don't think we can do anything without the ability to swim here yet. You know what Santa welcome means? The front door is closed, but is there another way to get through? I think there is. Get your ass up in that stump, Link. I hate likes. Is it? Yeah, I mean, you should. Is it better to hate likes or hate hates? I'm not Santa. Yeah, there we go. I got the shovel. Alright. Okay. That's good. That means we can actually, like, dig our way out of here. But also, now we can, in Subrosia, dig for ore chunks. Feel like this... Oh, fuck. This might be... We might be playing with fire here. We are literally playing with fire here because I feel like we're gonna learn a lesson from this. Yeah, here we go. We're paying to fix his door. He just took 50 rupees from me for that. Yeah, so the gambling with the old men is, not for the faint of heart. Can't get there yet. If we make it winter, we can walk by here. Yeah, the old man did do me a favor because now there's so much less I have to lug around with me. And also, yeah, now I have a nice amount of rupees, so... You are correct. Actually, we need to use the shovel over here. We need to go over it and then equip it. Now, the mystery seeds do a bunch of different things, but one thing they do is activate these statues. Which remind, like, they give you hints on different things, and also, I think they can be used to stun certain enemies and a couple other uses. Ow, fuck. Alright, so what we want to do here... So there's actually, like, 2 things we can do. Oh my god. I have this bad habit of not equipping it after I go over it, but yeah. Those mushrooms, I think in the fall you can pick them. But you can't do anything with them until it's fall. Otherwise, they're just rocks. And we can see that there's a magnet over here. Treasure chest we can't do anything with at the moment. And I believe this is our destination. Yep. Alright. Don't ever expect me to stop doing that. It's just not going to happen. Right, okay. Yeah, this dungeon is. Yay, a whole 5 rupees. Okay. Those are actual nope ropes. We get the key. Now, I think their name in the original Zelda is literally rope, so... Nope, rope it is. Danger Noodle. Okay, we'll try the path right first. Da-na-na-na. No, I don't want to bully Snack, but they're gonna kill me. These are not, they're not the friendly kinds of snacks. Hey, look, he was charging right at me. Alright. So, yeah, that doesn't look suspicious at all. Yeah, you can even hear the sound that on the wall. Your snack is a friendly snack. I believe that. I think most dungeons have at least, like, one treasure room like that. Oh, your snack is a picky eater. Well, you said you tried goldfish and he didn't like the fish, so he's got to be a good snack because he doesn't eat fish. We'll only eat lizards. Oh god. Yeah, these are not things you want to mess with. Go this way first, I guess. Ow. What is the Game Boy Color? Yes, it is. Oracle of Seasons and Ages are on Game Boy Color. We were discussing the possibility that maybe one day they'll be remade the same way that Link's Awakening was remade in 3D. That would be pretty awesome, but uh-oh. Stupid bat, he pushed me off the ledge. Or I think they're actually called fires, if I remember. Or no, keys. Is that right? Keys, I think. One of the two. I don't remember. It's one of those two. Uh-oh. That one was on me. Keys. Okay, I got it right. Yeah. I shouldn't have... I think what the Paul's voice is the little, like, dancing rabbit thing. So yeah, so I think we're getting the gauntlet thing. The power glove, yes. And then that's how we move those. So in the meantime, we gotta go the other way. We gotta actually get our weapon, or I mean our, artifact. Let's go with artifact. We gotta get that. Oh yeah, I remember it. I think AVGN even did an episode where he was like trying, he like tried to do it, or so I remember he like read it out of the manual. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't pick up the treasure or stuff until we successfully manage to Dex. All right. Ow. I gotta be careful, I might actually die. Yeah, they're special hardware gimmicks. I know Link's Awakening well enough where I can beat that game with 0 deaths, And I know Link to the Past well enough to beat it with 0 deaths. I'm not sure that I know this one well enough. Oh god. Oh god. Heart! Yes! We're back in it, baby! Link's Awakening... Yeah, there is like a post-credit scene where you have to like actually win with 0 deaths in order to see it, so it is actually important to do that. Yeah, this is our first introduction to this mechanic. You can move these things and then they'll roll back. Oh, we need the shield for this guy. Oh, I don't need them. No, some of them will shoot you, and I think you have to use the shield, but no, that one's fine. Alright. Bad snack. Yeah, we're gonna need bombs here. We're playing Bomberman now. Ah, fuck. That's right, it's on a timer. Ah. Okay. We're gonna have to buy the bombs, but forget if there's like a gimmick to this. Nope. I don't think so. We just have to actually hurry up and do it. Alright. Alright. Sell me some fucking bombs. Got it. Okay. Did not want to have to do that again. It's always something. Alright, so we got our key, now we have to go backwards. Now we go back through the platforming area and we should be able to continue moving forward. Try our best not to get destroyed by that thing. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. So then the trick is we roll this up, escape through here before it rolls backwards. Yeah, 10 whole rupees. I'm rolling in it now. Oh yeah, we also have to watch out for these spaces now. If you stand on them for too long, the floor will break, so... Mini boss. Oh, we have to use bombs in this guy. Yep, that guy. So many bombs. Alright. Yeah, and this is another one where you have to use bombs to kill these things. Alright, well before we go through there... Oh yeah, you can move the pots, you don't have to break them, but... I think those things, if you use the mystery seed on them, they turn into fairies. Oh, I fucking hate that thing so much. Okay. No. Get the... We're not doing that. Be gone, bot. Tuxev got promoted. It's been a while since I've had one of those guys show up. Hmm. Okay. Now this lets me go down. Okay, use the mystery seed in him and he tells us what to do. Throw things when the mouth opens. Got it. I can do that. I think we have actually been in every room. One of the first times it's on the channel you don't run. It's happened before, but it's been a while, so. Alright, so the trick is that we're supposed to throw bombs in his mouth, I think. And then, when that happens, then we can pick him up and throw him. Maybe we can feed him to your snake. These bushes regrow over time, so that way, since you need bombs to kill it, like, it guarantees that you're never without bombs in the fight, so... Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, we can actually equip this now. So we can move this out of the way. Oh shit. No! Oh, she's gonna get the ring before I can pick it up. Alright. It was just not good placement this time. Rings are like one of the most like, besides the piece of the heart, they're like the best thing she can drop. But unfortunately, it just landed closer to her. These things happen. Oh yeah. We need to change the season back before we can actually leave. Ow. I actually should probably go back to the ferry after taking an ass beating like that. Alright, let's try this again. Should also have two rings to check out as well. We planted two right by town. that's Subrosion. We're not ready to go back there yet. Oh yeah, I think that's... I don't want to play with fire there just yet. Should probably not burn down the old men homes unless you were, like, empty on rupees. I think the tree should have changed now, right? Yeah, see, now he's, like, a lot bigger and there's an inside part to him. It grows a little bit each time. Like, I think... It will get bigger as we get more essences. There'll be more floors to it. Yeah, Ferora's over here. The Oracle of Secrets. Too bad we never got the Oracle of Secrets game. That's how you, like, get the passwords to transfer over to the new game. They didn't really have a good place to fit her in since they didn't do 3 games here, so that's just kind of where she's at now. Let's go get our Gasha Seed rings. Oh, we got a potion from that one. Yeah, that's right. It can be other things besides rings that you get. And potion is actually really good for us. It means that we're avoiding death. Alright, right north of here there should be our other tree, which hopefully is a ring. Fuck, I don't need another potion. I already have one. That was a waste. You know, if they released an Oracle of Secrets game, like, I would be really thrilled with that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Is there anything in here we need? No. Oh, I think we want this. It gets replaced with heart. Yeah, okay. I think we need that for the trading quest. I forget who wants it though. Alright, well, I didn't have 150, so you're gonna have to survive. Yes, it's fall, so here we can see the mushrooms now, which we can, pick up. No, actually, we go up and then to the left. Oh yeah, every time you come into town, there's like it can just randomly be any season. But a lot of the areas are fixed to be a specific season unless you change it. Alright, let's plant another seed. Hope for the best with this one. No more potions, please. Ow. These stupid things are invincible as long as they're flying. And everybody should remember the magical electrical pickle guys. Ah, new type of seed. Scent seeds are really good to use in the shooter, I believe. Sure, let's fight it out. Got him. Yeah, I got his gloves. Alright, we'll do it one more time. I think we give the gloves to a kangaroo at some point, if I remember. I don't know. It's been a while, but I feel like that's what they're for. Nailed it. Yeah. Alright, we gotta actually equip our weapons again or we're gonna die. Yeah, like... Yeah. Yeah, we can't go that way for a while. I think we need the rock's cape to get over that. However, we're going over here to the left. What's up first? Yep, that's a... We will activate that shortcut at some point. Forget. I think this goes up to where General Onyx lives. Or is it where the temple used to be? One of those two things. Oh yeah, that guy's gonna actually murder me. And I don't think we need to be going up there just yet. Yeah, Onyx I think it lives in that same place, but it's not really time to go there at the moment. There he is. There we go. Yeah, we got our animal companion. Yeah, there's a couple of these guys that we can get in this. Ow. I think here actually is a spot where if we dig, we can plant a seed. If I actually equip the damn shovel. Yep. It's one of the areas like the Discovery Ring would tell you about, but like it should be obvious enough that there is a thing there, so. Alright, you are looking for... Yeah, you're one of the trading people. Now we can go across the lake. Wait, no, that one's not frozen. Some of them get frozen, I guess just not this one. Oh, I guess it's so that you can get back without Ricky. Yeah, because you can go across when there's snow. Alright. When it's summer, or was it spring, I think? No, one of them... The vines will grow on there if you have the right season, so... Pegasus seeds, okay. Yep, these let us run. And do dash attacks with them. Ow. Those guys are Tektites. How did you forget that you left it in the puddle in your house? Just for that, we're doing this. Fuck these jars. Oh, I think we need the Pegasus seeds for this spot. Yep. Nailed it. I think this just takes us back, right? I don't recall seeing anything else over here. Nope. Yeah, I can't swim yet, so gotta stay out of water. There we go. Now we're actually going to drain the swamp. Damn it! Stop that. That's not cool. I already have a shield. I didn't lose mine, so... Alright. We have now drained the swamp. We did what no one was able to do so far. Keep that. Beautiful, I needed that. Yeah, we gotta get the vine power. So now that we've drained the water, we gotta go down here, find the vortex, upgrade the Rod of Seasons. Ow. And then once we upgrade the Rod of Seasons, then we can get into the dungeon. Okay. This'll land us in a different area of Subrosia. Oh yeah, and we need him too. I like how they're like, yeah, we're gonna get revenge, and then they just, like, lackadaisically just wander around. We got Moosh. Yep, portal is down there, so that's where we gotta go. That was not where I really wanted to do that. Got him. Alright, yeah, okay. Ow. Oh my god, Moosh, can we, like, stop? I am going... Oh god. Well, okay, you know, we have to go up here first. Nope. Okay, that's fine, we got this. We're okay, we still got our potion. And we got a heart back. Also, we have a shovel now, so We may as well start trying to dig up ore. Because that's our currency here. I don't think I have any Gale seeds yet. I don't yeah, we have to do a thing to get that, so. Oh yeah, that's right. You can accidentally dig up enemies. Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright. Yay! You know what's really sad? Where like all these people are like vying for her attention, and we only want her for her key. Yeah, so many simps. Like, well, it's not like we're any better. We're just using her for her stuff. Well, we got our thing, so we gotta go to the market again. Yeah, I haven't actually gotten any Gale seeds yet, so can't get the special ore. But if you, I think, yeah, you have to do something with the. There's a blue one and a red one. And you have to like, I think that's what the shovel guy does. He does like a project with them or some shit. Yeah, now we use her to unlock the shortcut to the temple and then the door in the temple. Where is it? I think there's north of the shop. That's... Also, why does somebody in Subrosia have the key that opens the temple? Clearly she didn't get it from the temple, or she would have just explored it while she was over there. There's a way to get her in a dungeon? I would believe it. I can't see how that would possibly be of benefit, but it would be funny. I think there's also, like, an ore chunk that's worth, like, 100 ores or something like that. So if we keep digging, we might randomly find it. Alright. Oh, her skeleton key unlocks regular doors. Okay, that's actually... I don't think I knew that. That's interesting. Alright, well, we have the power of summer now. Yep. Da 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 da! Nailed it. Well, you know what, Rosa, I'm glad you were here for this. You got to witness a legendary moment. Is that it? I think, are we done with her now? Did we just abandon her? No. Alright, well, Rod of Season is now charged up. Let's see, does he have anything else I care about right now? Oh, he has another ring. I think it just keeps charging progressively more and more for these seed rings. So yeah, that's why it's like important to just keep buying stuff. But he has like tons of stuff we want and we need lots of ore chunks. That's why it's important to dig. Nope, I don't have 70 yet. The red ones make it not so irritating to get all the ore, so... Alright. Alright, yeah, he should continue to keep having more that are just more and more... Or he has the gaseous seed next? Okay, so... We got all the rings for the time being. That's fine. Forget how many the gaseous seed is. Should at least check before I walk away. I think all this stuff he has an infinite supply. I don't remember if he has infinite gases or not, but... Yeah, okay. We needed one anyway, because we didn't have any, so... Alright, bye, Rosa. Enjoy your volcano bath. Now, the only thing here is we have to remember that we planted this here when we leave the dungeon. Come on, Moosh. Get it together. Alright, yeah. Alright. Let it be summer! Summer better. There we go. Good old poison moth slayer. Shield? Right? I'm assuming this guy is just going to tell me to use this shield, so... Yeah, thanks, I figured that out. I've played A Link to the Past before, I know how that gimmick works. Oh good, the trampolines, I remember those. It's fun, fun. Alright. So yeah, we're definitely getting the Rock's Feather in this dungeon. Fuck. Oh, this isn't gonna work. We have to push one from the other side. This one. Down, over, then down. There we go, we figured it out. Yay. Push! Harder! Alright. Oh, this is a Pegasus seat thing, I think. Or no, I'm sorry, we need the Rock's Feather for that one too. Because the trick is you have to jump over the button. Duh. This is the Pole's voice. I'm not sure which way, so I guess that's the only direction. Let's just go out, so let's go. Think that's enough of a hint to bomb the wall? Nope, apparently not. I came all the way over here just for the map. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. Now we can get out. I was gonna say, I don't think there's any other way to go the other... Okay, so the trick here is we have to move the statues. Nope. Wait, no, that's right. That is right. Okay. Push this on over here. This goes down. See, I've done this before. Easy as pie. I think the boomerang works in the... Yeah, this isn't really the one that's like the hard puzzles. Yeah, this is the one that has the strong enemies. Like, these things take a lot of damage to kill. Okay, I think it is time to employ this trick. If I can actually get close enough to him without getting hit. Nope, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Look how fine it is. It's not really fine. Oh, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. I got trapped in the corner. I didn't know if there was a door over there. Fuck, alright, we used our potion. It's not good. Alright, we got the feather. Now we just need to avoid dying. Yeah, it might be easier if I wasn't just hitting these things with a fucking plank of wood. You're right. Oh my god. Okay, maybe we could not jump off the ledge. That would be good. I'm gonna actually die. I need this thing to drop a heart badly. Not really what I was hoping for. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Okay. It's fine, we got this. Look how fine we are. So fine. No one has ever been more fine. This is the finest that a person can be. Yeah, it's okay. Look, who could possibly need health? That's not important. Oh god. This is not the room where I want to be doing this. You, like, drop a heart for... Nope, never mind. I'm dead. Damn it. I only start with 3 hearts? That's cruel. And unusual. Better smash these things. Well, on the plus side, we have the feather now, so... Oh, yeah, look, there's a fairy. You know, I'm desperately in need of it right now. Thanks, game. Couldn't have had that happen, like, 3 minutes ago. Okay, it's fine. Look how fine it is. We're not that far away from where we were. Oh, I have to walk all the way back, don't I? Here we go. Alright. No! Damn it! That hurts so much! Alright, do some push-ups, Link. We're gonna need it. Yeah, let's not, like, jump on the spikes. Thank you. Okay, it's fine. We got this. Move the trampoline. Trambopoline! Alright, we're almost through. Thank you, I figured that part out. We gotta move the trampoline all the way over there. Yep. Get it down here. Push, Link. Put your back into it. That's good. Who moved that trampoline back when I wasn't looking? I gotta say, there's... Oh, God. There's a lot of shenanigans going on here. I don't like this at all. That's nice. Okay. Smash these and then... I think that's the trampoline we're supposed to be going towards next. Why the hell did I just pick that up? I needed that one. That was the one that was supposed to be pushed. Push it like a fucking card in Modern Horizons at Mythic Rarity. Yeah, that's right. We jump over this. Trying to, yeah, I would really like to get people to do that too here, but they're like really addicted to Legacy. Like, I don't think they're not terribly happy about like Modern or anything, but they like Legacy and they don't want to like deal with it like removing stuff. I agree though, I would like to play Heritage very much. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Can I, like, pick them up? I forget. Oh, yeah. That's right. They just flop around. It would be nice if I could stop getting hit. That fireball very much prevented me from picking that thing up when I wanted to. Honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like Magic will survive if Wizards of the Coast is not in charge of banning cards. That's really it. That's what needs to change. Formats need to be established that Wizards of the Coast is not the one that gets to decide that cards are okay for. When you strip the financial incentive away from them to print overpowered cards, then they'll stop doing it. The only reason they print cards like, say, Ragavan and Grief and Fury and all that nonsense is because they know that they can just not ban it, and then we're stuck with it. But if they knew that the cards were going to get banned by people who actually, like, care to run formats honestly, then they would just, it just wouldn't happen anymore. They would stop printing cards that are going to get them banned, and they would rein the power level down to a point where people would be like, okay, well, this is acceptable. That's all it takes. That's really all we need to do. Okay, do trampoline first, and then mystery pit. Oh no, that's the boss. Okay, we don't have the boss key, right? Yeah. That's right, we have to do the mystery thing to get the key. My issues with the standard treadmill, but yeah. Well, I mean, that's also true, but I'm not sure that the two are necessarily connected. I think that it had a lot more to do with... You have to remember, like, it was only the last few years that Hasbro announced their plan that they wanted to, like, increase their revenue by an amount that is, in 5 years, that is just not realistic for them to do. Oh god. So... it has a lot to do with them pushing. They're pushing stuff because Hasbro specifically is, like, telling them to do it. And that changed, and I think that changed right around when, like, War of the Spark became a thing. That's why you had the change in design philosophy. I guarantee it. Like, 100%. It was because that they were given an initiative by Hasbro to fucking make more money. And then part of that required them to just say, you know what, fuck game balance, we're just gonna start printing whatever. Yeah, and you know, that's also like, I agree 100%. I absolutely hate the, like, specifically made for Commander cards. It's like the worst thing about Commander. It was fun when you had to, like, actually do it for yourself, but, like, it's not fun when the deck is just, like, printed and handed to you. Like, I don't mind precons, but... because precons are things that you want to do with, like, upgrades and stuff, but at the same time, I don't want commanders like Thalia or Kalia the Vast. Like, we don't need that. Look, people can figure out, like, how to... or they can build commanders that don't specifically, like, need to be commander cards. Let people find weird legendary cards to build a deck around. Don't, like, force it. Yeah, well, Yeah, it's also true. Like, when all the cards had to go through standard, then yes, there it did also cap them. But again, printing a product like Modern Horizons was only necessary. Like, it it kind of let them, like, take that cap off, and that's really why it's so dangerous. It was fine when they were just reprinting cards because they weren't making anything specifically worse. But ow. I don't actually know if I'm gonna kill this thing the first try. Okay, well that really helps. Alright, we made it. Just barely. Oh, yeah, the trampoline's... Okay, I see what it's for. Yeah, well, we didn't need it that time. Alright. Yeah, no, the point at which they started printing, like, made-for Commander cards is the point I knew that, like, this was inevitably, like, how this format was going to turn out, and it's... I don't know. It's just... It is less interesting to me now when it's just, like... I don't know, we're just gonna print a commander that has a really weird specific ability, like, this is Group Hug Commander, here you go, good luck. No, well, yeah, some of the Horizons are cool and healthy, but, like, most of those cool and healthy cards could have been printed in a standard set if they just, like, timed it right. It's the ones, like, Fury and Grief and Renin 6 and Ragavan, like, those are the ones that could, like, never be printed anywhere, so... The only place you could print them is in Modern Horizons. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta go get our gaseous seed. Hopefully should have sprouted by now. Actually, I should make it summer first, because that might do some stuff. Completing the canopy cycle. Like, okay, yeah. It's possible you could print those in something like Conspiracy, where it's like a supplemental draft set. You could print like those kind of cards there. But even then, like, it's difficult. I still think that Modern Masters was the correct solution. They just should have used it like Modern Horizons to make cards legal if it was printed in it, but will still only be reprints. Like, the set itself should not have had like new cards in it. That, I think, is the problem. Oops. Oh, we do have to go around. Damn it. Okay. I don't remember what I had to do to get rid of, or to get to that. Maybe... I don't think it's winter. There we go. Oh, isn't this like special Octorok or something? Damn it. Sick, we got our ring. I think, or maybe it does have to be winter to do what we want to do here. Fuck. I can never get him to fly the way that I want him to fly. Playing with the rings, yeah. I can't escape the, you know, I do have a ring now. Alright. I'm gonna turn it winter. I think winter is actually where I need. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's right. Snow. Nope. Oh, well, we can get to this cave now. Should probably do that. I don't remember what that's for, but I know that we need it, so... Good. Sequence break-ish. Yeah. Well, we're here, so we may as well get it, right? Save us a little bit of time. Alright. I really want to get these rings identified. Hopefully we can get something slightly more useful. None of that. No. Oh, come on. You want to make me make it summer just so I can read this sign? Actually, I can do that from down there. This is fine. I'm okay. No, it's a different area now. I actually do have to go over to that thing and make it summer. Damn it. Why am I bringing him? I don't need him for this. Oh, yeah, we have to dig here. Got it. Okay. Oh, fuck. It's Maple. Hit me! Yeah, I can get the ring. Nice. Thank you for your generous donation. Oh, fairy! I needed that. Damn it. It's too close to the edge of the screen. Ah, okay. This is spring in this area, and there... Yeah. This is summer and a fall thing here. There we go. Now we have a bridge. That was just on me. I knew it was there and I just forgot in like 3 seconds. Okay, almost there. Alright, I'll take it. That's good. That's useless. Alright, what do we got? You're also useless. I also have this one, so... That one is actually useful. I might actually be using that one. 20 more to blaze it. Yeah, punching is not really a thing we want to be doing here. Well, I guess the Maple Ring is probably the most useful one we have at the moment. Ta-da! Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, we want as many meetings with Maple as possible because that's how we get rings. Well, it's one of the easier ways, but we also need to get the heart piece, so I don't need that stuff. Okay. So yeah, I think our next area we go north. The tree will tell me. Wake up! I think that's, I don't know, I think that's this area up here that we just unlocked the bridge yet, so. Alright, how long, oh my god, we've been streaming almost 3 hours. I think it's not a bad spot to stop for today. We did manage to accomplish a fair bit. Oh, you know what, we should go and check out our friends. See how the baby's doing. See, we gave them money to see the doctor, and, you know, the fish has gotten better. Good job, team. Okay. There we go. It's enough for today. We, got, what, 3 dungeons done? But I mean, starting off is always when it's gonna be, like, the most time-consuming, because we're trying to get hearts and weapons and stuff. It gets a little bit faster as we explore more, so... Probably, like, I would say 2 more streams will finish this game. That would be my guess. We get another 3 dungeons and then finish it off the last time at least. So, yeah, well, I expect that 2 more sessions of this will be enough. So, yeah, we're gonna be done for today. But, I really do appreciate everyone being here chilling with me. And, it's been a while since I played this game, so some of it is, like, slowly coming back to me, but... Well, we'll see. Yeah, I don't really have anything else at the moment, so... Let me see. Who's actually, like, streaming right now? You know what? After I left this playing some Legacy Death and Taxes. Okay, we'll send it. We're gonna go over there. So, if you're watching the replay, do me a favor and hit thumbs up on it, so... Yeah, well, please, thumbs up the stream. Oh, Nigachu, it's all new to you? Well, yeah, there's still a lot more to come. So we have not just this game, but then once we're done with this, then we're going to do Oracle of Ages. We're going to finish the fight, so to speak. So, but yeah, I appreciated it. Everybody who's watching, yeah, just click thumbs up in the replay. That's all you got to do. I'm not asking a lot. I don't ask for much, but that would mean a lot to me. I read all the comments, so, yeah, I will leave you there. We'll be doing this again next week. And, I don't know, we'll go check out some Legacy and see how that's going. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. And, I will see you next time. So, let's go and check out how this is going. See ya.